Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Shapez. Today is Thursday, September 12th, 2024. There's a box in the other room hitting the ceiling that is in frame. I have just noticed that the box back there is actually in frame. Here, let's adjust a little bit. Hello, and welcome. So I'm going to record this section at the beginning of the stream because I'm going to talk a little bit about Satisfactory 1.0 releasing the other day and my thoughts about that. I may release this as a separate video just of this section of my stream. But yeah, a while back I recorded some content of Satisfactory back in, I think, version 7, or update 7 at the time, while the game was still in its early access, a period of time that lasted a very long time, many years. And I did not complete the playthrough. In fact, I have never completed a playthrough of Satisfactory because of, well, the tedium of the building mechanics. Specifically, that's ultimately the main issue I've always had. Is it is just too finicky to build stuff. At least it had been way too finicky to build stuff. 1.0 has released some quality of life updates to assist a little bit with the build mechanics. Is it enough? Well, I have to play it to find out. I've been playing a little bit of version 1.0, and it's like right on the border between being pretty good and really tedious. It's like really trying to straddle that line. There is no reason whatsoever for there not to be the ability to place multiple buildings in a line. For example, they have a mechanic called the Zoop mechanic that will allow you to place things like foundations in a line 10 units long. Why I can't do that with machines on foundations that are snapping to the grid of the foundations is just beyond my comprehension. That's something that is fundamentally required to make the build mechanics usable, and there's a mod for that. It's something that absolutely can exist within the realm of the game, within the bounds of the game, because a mod does it. Why? No, they have this blueprint mechanic, which I've never actually really played with, and they apparently added a Mark II and a Mark III blueprint thing that are bigger blueprints. Woo, bigger. They're still arbitrarily defining a limit to what you can copy-paste, basically, in the game. And, yeah, it's just tedious bullshit. That's what it is, fundamentally. In the implementation of the blueprint mechanic, they made it better by giving you better shit. They've shined their shit with the blueprint system. That doesn't stop it from being shit. So I'll have to play through some of it. I am considering a pre-recorded series for Satisfactory because, frankly, it does not make a good stream. It is not a good stream game. It never will be a good stream game. And yeah, that's my initial thoughts on that. Other thoughts, okay, they added story. They gave a purpose to the Mercer Spheres, Summer Sloops, and Sam Orr, to which I have to ask, if they've not had any purpose whatsoever until the release of the game, why did they exist in the first place in the game until they had a purpose? Because it seems like their story is supposed to be like an exploration-based story, but they gave everyone all the exploration well before the release of the story, so they sort of spoiled the whole, like, point of the exploration aspect of the game by giving everyone the ability to find all the stuff before any story. So yeah, that's a thing that should not be praised. Like, why would they do that? I don't understand. I just don't. Nor do I think I will ever adequately understand. So yeah, overall, I mean, yes, 1.0 is based on my limited experiences playing through some of the beginning of the game. Feels a little smoother. This time, in my own little personal playthrough, I have actually automated what I can of, like, feeding biomass burners, which, yeah, that actually does take a lot of the edge off. But you still have to go out and round up biomass manually. Like, okay. Sure, a game about automation, you have to do something that is most definitely not automated. At least not fully automatable, ever, for a really, 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 really long time. Like, huh? What? Surely we should be able to fully automate power, like, among the first things to be able to automate. Like, but no, you're not allowed. So, yeah, I am thinking about pre-recorded series at the very least at some point here, shortly, and that's just my general, like, thoughts. I mean, yeah, they added late game stuff. They added a whole series of late game things. I'm sure those things are great for the late game. My issue with the game has always been getting there and the tediousness of getting there. So if it's at least bearable to get there, hopefully it's bearable to get there, and I'll find out when I do my recorded series for Satisfactory. All right, that's that. Well, all that being said, what have I been doing? Let's get Shapes 2, like, music stuff going. Hey, there's the music for Shapes 2. So, how have things been? What have I been playing? Well, I played a little bit Satisfactory 1.0, and I've been playing some Astroneer, just off and on a little bit. Sort of had this thing with my 3D printing business where I had this really big order come in that I got out yesterday. It finished it Tuesday, got that order out yesterday. I've had more orders come in, and I currently am printing here, but the connection's, like, bad, I guess, today. It's literally wired, and yet it intermittently goes to this, like, super, like, low frame rate thing, and it, like, disconnects, and it's like, what? Huh? Like, literally nothing has changed. Why? I don't understand. But yeah, thus the big box back there is related to my 3D printing stuff. Amazon sent me a huge box when I ordered a set of 50 boxes, plus more filament. They put the two together in a much, much larger box than was absolutely necessary. So now I have a massive box out there, among a whole bunch of other boxes. Woohoo. So yeah, my time was occupied with that sort of stuff recently. And yeah, I think with that, we're gonna get into Shapes 2, our game for the day. We don't have Kat with me today, so we'll close that. And I guess because the 3D printer is not behaving with the camera today, I'll get rid of that camera. It's currently printing one of these 15-slot Nintendo Switch game case tray. I've got one behind me. 5-slot tray for organizing cases, game cases. Person ordered 2 of these in black, 15 slots. And I just had another order in for the same thing, just the other version of it. That's this style of it. So yeah, things are actually going smoothly on that front. Let's see, let's get, what was it again? That and that. I forget. Anyway, back. Continuing where we left off last time. We unlocked the pin pushing mechanic last time. That was the big thing. We unlocked pin pushing, and we are working on the milestones. I believe that is what we're working on right now. The milestones towards completing milestone 8. We're working on milestone 8, and then there is only milestone 9 after this. There's only milestone 9. Huh. Well, we're going to consider this scenario complete after I get through all of the tasks, as well as the milestones. That's what we're gonna do, and what we're gonna base ourselves on is we're going to be completing all of the tasks and all of the milestones in this hard scenario. We'll then move on. I think I would like to do the hexagonal scenario next. And then we'll do the insane scenario. I'm not exactly certain if Hexes has 5 layers or 4. I know you also have the ability to do like custom scenarios, so maybe you have the ability to do like 5-layer hexes with a custom scenario, or make other adjustments. I don't know. I just don't know. But we shall see as we go on. Anywho, let's work on this guy. This wonderful thing. We just need to stack on cyan circles. And that is being done here. It's here. In this location. So I have the cyan circles here. And I've got the outputs here. So what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? I think for now, it would probably be best to leave this infrastructure. Let me find stacking vent. So, with this, each one of these is a belt of input, and I think I have to move it one more tile over. So you... going there now. Going up and over here. Go down, go up, go over. Bah. Stupid thing. A goal was completed. Ah. That milestone right there. There's really gotta be a better way. I mean, sure, yes, if I was doing stacking, I could trim this by 2 tiles, but I'm not exactly lacking space. This is blocking layer 2. Alright then. That means we're gonna have to go through this way. Then elevator up. Lift up here. I mean, this I don't have to do it this way. I could have just done it from the other way, the other side, but whatever. Da 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 da. This is on top, yeah, yeah. There we go. So that instead of this. Don't know what I really think about that. It's using more belt space. More space is used by belts, but that's adjustable. Like, I can compact the belt usage. That is not the hard part. It's still a shame we don't have a 4th layer. It would be so much easier to work with 4 belts of things if we had a 4th level. That's like my number one desire is 4th tier, 4th level, but just, you know, trains. I think it's pretty obvious here. There is no 4th level. Unless everything smushes to add a 4th. Don't see that happening. Which is unfortunate. So that is this shape. Everything changes, though, once this completes. So once we get 8,000 of this. Also, 50. Jeez. What am I saving for? The train vortex delivery, I guess? That's what I'm saving for? Then each train that leaps into the vortex can deliver 3 things at a time? Per line? Per wagon? That's like the way to get infinite stuff into your vortex. Like, to hell with having more belt slots in the vortex. Dump the trains straight in, because that's infinite. You can have arbitrarily long trains that each can hold 3 different items, 3 different shapes per wagon. And just shove them straight into the vortex. Of course, you need to have all, like, the 4 directions, or at least one of the directions, free. I guess that's this. I guess this is where I'll be dumping a locomotive into the vortex. Because nothing else is exactly free right now. And I need a heck of a lot of adjustments. What was supposed to be layer 3? Oh, it's that. It's the shape we just made. Duh. So waiting on this guy right now, I guess I can work on this. A pin pushed, double pin pushed yellow piece there. Getting added onto this guy. So I guess we can stop that from going in right now. So I need more yellow. I need yellow of these things. Oh, I need 1 belt of these things. I'm using 0 right now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm using none of those. Alright, well that's useful, beneficial information. I just am not sure how much throughput of the red and green I have. This is the line of green. Yes, I'm using layer 1 for a belt, and I'm using layer 2 for a belt up here for a pipe. 4 belts. And this is giving me 4 belts of layer 1, 2, and 3. So I do have a layer 3 open on green. The issue here is I don't have the full belt of red on layer 3. Because I'm limited to 3. For the moment, I only need 1 pipe, or like 1 belt worth of yellow. And that will stay the same when I get to this. I also need white. Eep. Actually, it doesn't stay the same, it increases. I'll go from 1 to 2, and the same here with the white. I'll need, in order to get 4 belts out, I'll need 2 belts of the white colored shapes here. I would need 2 white full squares. And with this one, in order to get here, I would need 2 yellow full diamonds. And I'll also need the full, like 4 of the full yellow circles on the bottom. So I need 6 belts of those. Oh god, and I'll need more red. Yeah, I need infinite red and green. I need infinite red and green for yellow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually probably just bring in yellow, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna just bring in yellow. This is actually a great place to make white as well. Ooh, this is not a great green spot. I am able to combine that, yeah? Oh. What am I thinking? There we go. What was that? Ah, we finished the bottom one as well. Yeah, this is fine. I'm pretty sure this works. Because it's 9,000 times 12. And it's going at 1500 here, going on to this line. So we're getting like 3,000 by having the 2 sets here. It's like 3,000 per line times 12 lines. So we can add a lot more if I need to. So I need... B. Why do I not have this saved? Hello? I have this saved. So this is a set of 4 belts equivalent. That'll do. And then over here I need white, so... Did I ever make a good build for white? Up here? Yeah. Let's get back over here. So I need to fit 3 of this. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Alright. At least it had damn well better. Bring in everything! Everything that I'm currently mining. These will simply go onto different wagons on the same train on all 3 tiers. Red. Actually, all right, there's pipes. That's 12 belts of yellow, and this will be 12 belts of white, ultimately. Ooh, okay. So for this, actually... Everything will be ultimately coming in on layer 2. Hello, Mr. Cat. I have been joined by Ollie. Ollie Cat. He's come to say hi. Yes, he's come to say hi. Hello, Ollie Cat. Alright, green. Your time to shine. Hey, Mr. Ow. That'll do it. That makes white so shiny. Fun part is, I probably am going to have to do this a lot more for all the crystal stuff, because the crystal stuff is basically converting these fluids to solids. Oh boy. Hello, baby. Yeah. Boy. Big boy. Yeah, let's get that chest. Yes, he likes his pets. Yes, he does. He's leaning in. Leaning in. To those pets. Alright, getting these onto train. Doable, technically. Actually, no. Wait, yes. Actually, yes. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? But yes, I can bring in here. Bring in white here, or yellow here to here. Depends on how I do the trains. Give me fluid loading. I do need it to go that way. We'll do it like that. We'll have a train stop here. We'll have our locomotive coming in this side. It's gonna have 2 fluid wagons. And just as I've had here with those pipes, copy and paste across. I maintain that I very much dislike this whole system. Some people love it. I absolutely hate it. I don't understand, like, this whole thing. Like, just pipe over. Like, why the hell are you launching? Just pipe over. Maintain the throughput of the pipe, the single pipe per layer that's going through. Like, come on. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna slowly delete that. All right. You go there. Go there. You go there. It's like they wanted to differentiate pipes from belts, and yet they did it in the most frustrating way imaginable. Ding. Ah, this guy's done. Hello. The last shape, though, requires some editing. Requires a little bit of editing. Oh, you can actually leap that, but, you know, I think I want to do that a little bit differently. Now, how the F am I going to get this output sorted on these colors? Get our unloading. Oh, frick. There we go. Ah, now that's gonna make this white and this yellow. And I'll copy that little section there. You know, the game really needs to stop with the blocking you from zooming out. This behavior must end. Like, it won't let me keep zooming out. It won't automatically clear the blueprint from me. Which, on the one hand, is... It shouldn't ever clear the blueprint from me, even if I'm in this view. Step one. Like, first thing first, there's no reason for this to be locked to this view. I should be able to place those blueprints from this view. That's first fundamental thing. There shouldn't be anything special about this view versus this view. I should be able to place blueprints on stuff from up here. From up here, like beyond this view, frankly, I should be able to go further out and still be able to plop blueprints. Like, realistically speaking, I could have blueprints that are far larger than this entire area of the screen that you're not going to let me see because you arbitrarily won't let me zoom out. Like, what? Bullshit. Bullshit alert. Any oozles. I need to make those things in yellow. Linear painting. Why did I do 4? Why did I do 4 of them? I need a grand total right now of 1. Choppy choppy. I need to do... yeah, this type of choppy choppy. Sure. Is that the corner that I need? Not really. Give me top left. Huzzah. Oh, I have 63 points now. I can pick up the train vortex delivery. Yay! Finally! Train vortex delivery. Oh my. So how does this look? Oh yes, it just points there. But yeah, you can only do it from there, huh? So that will deliver anything into the vortex for me. That's gonna be lovely. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I need to get rid of this and redo like this milestone piece that's being worked on here, this thing, and this guy. Yeah, I need to rework those. It needs a red square, a gray square, a red star, and a green star. Oh wow, there's only one belt of that going in. Huh. Which is actually only half a red star and half of a green star. If I had 2 belts of it, that would be 4 belts of squares and 2 belts of stars. And in that case, I could make 1 entire star green, 1 entire star red, and do that checkerboarding swap. And then do that checkerboard swap twice with the circles, or with the squares, excuse me. Have a red square, well, because there's 2 of them stacked on top of each other. It would be, yeah, it'd be 4 times doing that swap, and then stack. From 2 reds and 2 grays. Hama. Hama mama mama. So my thought is that I will potentially send out a train that way to get into the vortex. And it will include these things, plus this guy. I want to have some room to add additional wagons later if I need to. These are done. And I'll have to do a lot more editing of them. Actually, shouldn't have done that, per se, but what I will do is I will hook this up. And then this guy, of course. Will be going down to layer 1. And that completely eliminates the need for a lot of that belt. Autosave. There we go. That cleans up a bit of this stuffs. Pretty sure I could do a bit of rerouting of things, but I think we're fine for now. Alright, those are there. These are currently here. So with these, I need to pin push twice. Where's my little pin pushers? So this is a 3 building per belt. Ah. And I need to do this process twice. Is that how I really want to do it? I can't really fit 4. Sure, that will do. At least that dang well better do. Mechanically, how do I actually get an exposed single pin on a top surface? Because I know it says that if you keep pushing the pins, it will eliminate the topmost layer. Which I guess would also mean it would eliminate the topmost layer of pins. But if I try to stack it... So here's the thing that's not in the info. If I then try to stack, and the stacker would have too many layers, does that also remove the top? Or any additional top pins? I would imagine so. Give me the stacking. Oops. Really? Okay, that's the base. These guys are going to be coming in on layer 2. Oops. And that makes that shape. So if I try to stack this on something that's already 2 layers thick, and just 2 layers thick, I want to do that little experiment quickly. If I try to stack that on top of one of those. Oh. Of course, rotation. Rotation. Oh, that's 3 layers thick, right. But it does eliminate, so that gives me the answer that I wanted. That gives me the answer. So the stacker will also trim the top. So if I stacked this thing on top of an object that's 2 layers thick, it would leave a single pin exposed on the top layer. So anytime I need an exposed pin, that's how I would have to do it. It would have to be the top layer. I'm just wondering if hard difficulty, yeah, here has a thing that actually has a double exposed pin. And this thing has, yeah, single exposed pins on the very top here. So there has to be some sort of a sacrificial thing in order to do that. Interesting that there are pins here. You see how there's pins here? That complicates this shape, because this shape is actually doable without having those pins. It's actually a lot easier without those pins. But because those pins exist, I have to do things a bit more oddly, because I'll have to do this red circle in halves. Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much. It's like, oh, it's going to make you do it with the whole... Yeah, then here's where you have to figure out, oh, you have to do that in halves. And also color. And then white smiles. Devil in the details. Yes, that's a detail right there. Very key detail. And there's another one with an exposed single top pin. Though it's odd that that's like only 3 total with exposed top pins of all the tasks. Not even any of the like milestone things. Righty then. Well, I don't want you going that way. Actually, realistically speaking. There we go. Oh boy. Well, that's that. Next, I have to change this entire thing. This whole thing needs to be adjusted a smidge. And by a smidge, I mean a lot. Because now I need halves and not quarters. And I need the squares to be white in color. Which is a bit of a difference. A bit of a difference. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's, you know, I think I'm just gonna delete and start from scratch. Yeah. I think that's actually the best thing for me. I also think what's in my best interest here would be to run yellow in, but for now, because I would have to run the white anyway, like all the way across, and I could either run the white all the way across, or I could run these down here and then run the 4 belts of the white square halves. I think I'll do that rather than try to run a bunch of the other stuff. But I am going to need that, and this pipe will go there. And so that gives me 2 red circles. Not sure if I want to keep running this over that way. least that many, right? Yes, in fact, the only thing I didn't run was a third layer. Well, anyway. Great. I don't need to use all 4, I only need to use 2. And then I need to cut both of these in half. Might not be the one that I want. Yeah, I'll need to rotate everything. Bottom, 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 bottom. That's a belt. That's a belt. That's a belt, and that's a belt. Do that with the reds. And then I have to get those to wherever I'm doing my stacking. Here, or shoved in over here. Kinda like the idea of this one. Go. The reds are on the bottom. So now these guys go over there. Are these pinned? Yes. La frickin' sigh. I'll still run these belts over. Pinning! How am I doing on this? Top 32%! Woohoo! Whoa! Pinning. Pin pushed. That now forms that correct shape. And all I need to do now, take that, delete, hit V, go to layer 2, trim all that, and then route belts. Alrighty then. That's that. Four belts, running at 150 each. $20 minutes is how long that will take once it's blowing fully. And then we can do that, which just rotate and stack. Oh wait, no. You need the full yellow circle on the base. So it's two of this. You do this one a little bit differently. You need a full yellow circle rather than a half, and you need the diamond done separate with correct rotation, and then just stack this on top of it, because that doesn't need any adjusting. But hey, our leaping into the vortex is working. We Oh, is that done? Hold up. Did that finish? That's the one thing about the jumping, the leaping, is that I can no longer tell when tasks are completely finished. That still says 0. Oh, this task finished. Now I have to do this one. It's not in the list. Goodness. There it is. Okay. Let's head back out yonder to this guy. Alright. The shields task. So now, we no longer need yellow. In fact, the yellow needs to be replaced with white. And I have the white brought in. The yellow is the base item. So what I have to do there is bring the yellow across, or bring the white across. That'll start making those in yellow. The other change that needs to be made here is that the layer 2, or is that I am needing to add a gray shield layer in between here on top of the white. So there is an additional stacking step here. And I already have it up here or here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Stacking there, and pull. Oof. Okay, now I have to get these down here. I'm thinking I'm going to do that by routing it that way. I can't do that because the pipes are in the way. Now I can. Alright, that stacks that way. Come on. You. Ta-da! That works. That is that. And hey, now I have yellow for something else. Eventually. Woohoo. Alright. Now what? Great question. Now what? Well, we've finally, wrapped up this huge task. Let's take a step back, I suppose, and start working on some of these early unresolved tasks. Yeah, I think it's time to work on some of these early tasks. As we approach our halfway mark in the stream, we are halfway now. Do I still import? I don't see any. Okay. So whatever ended up happening with this shape, or the previous level of that shape, this thing, I do not know. I don't think I care either. Was this it? No, that's the green thing. That's another task line completely. Alright then. Give me a spot with all of the component shapes. That was here, and that was for that. Give me another spot with a bunch of component shapes. So that's that guy, any star? Nope. That might be convenient. Or something, at some point. Could always just paint it red. But ding! Yeah, we have to finish this one off before I can make the next piece to the milestone, but since the milestone has finished, I can now do my adjustments on these yellow items. Yeah, I need to do my adjustments on the yellow items, and in fact, I'm going to need to have more circles. I'm going to need yellow full circles. I need 4 full circles of yellow, which means it's time to remove this. So I'm gonna bring in yellow. I also don't need to cut them at all into halves. Oh boy. Alright. And then I'll need to bring in these guys. In fact, I'm gonna bring this guy in and supplant or change how I'm doing that. So now these will be fed with those lines. And I can make my adjustments in here. What? Okay, I have a clear pipeline for yellow there on layer 2. Excuse me, not layer 2, layer 1. Or 3. I think maybe 3. Until we get here, and then layer 1 or 2. There we go. That'll send in the yellow. Start making yellow circles. That's only step 1. Step 2 is also I need to make some changes here. Because now I'm going to need 2 of this. How lovely! It didn't copy the whole shebang. Second line. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Remove all of that first. I need to ensure that all of the rotations are the same and that they're all the top one. Also, I don't need that level of spacing anymore. Double pin pushing. Okay. That should do it. And for now, that is going to cease here. Why do you not have preview? Why you no preview? Hello? Oh. Oh. My pipe broke it. Because then it's just stack this on top of this, and we're done with that milestone shape. 60,000! Though. That's 100 minutes at the rate that I will be producing it from the time it starts producing it. So we're going to have a bit of time to work on the tasks. It'll be task time. And we only need another 500 of that second shape, so we're just about at the point where I can actually make this thing. Get it stacked. In fact, I probably already have at least 500 units of this stuff on the belts. So now what am I going to spend my research points on? Let's go from 360 to 540. So now each one of these bricks that it makes is supposed to, I guess, represent 540 rather than 360. Makes me wonder if that existent brick represents 360 or if it upgraded to be the 500. It seems it was. Okay. So that was completed. Now I need to stop this. Because now I need to get my bent stacking going again. You know, it doesn't really matter which one of those I use for this. What I do know is that this must be layer 2. And these must be layer 1. And that should be the shape. Yeah, see, I should be doing something like that more often to get the 4 outputs as 2 lines rather than, 4 a lot of the times, or 3. And that is a milestone shape, so we have to make it forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever. There's still 0 of that shield shape. Why? What's going on? What? Layer 3? Oh. I somehow missed that this had to be on the 3rd layer. Well, now it's accruing. Just hope that didn't break anything. Well, everything will resolve in the end, because it's all ending up in the vortex, right? Okay. Now, this thing. Will I need to continuously keep that bottom shape? In the end, it needs one part that's green. A lot of green and red in that. Alright, so give me diamond, square, circle, star. Yeah. All of the above. Alright. Well. Finding a spot that has all of the base shapes near each other. Oh. Next level of that. Or, you know, find that shape just existent. That would be good too. That's really close. That's really close. But really, I want a circle, a square, a star, and a diamond. Unfortunately, there's no star or diamond here. Diamond, square. The circle's way up there. Where about a star? There's a star way over there. And up here, it's already being tapped and not used. Well, I guess there is that concept. Just use it here, build somewhere else. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. We'll do this in there. Oh. Okay. Sort of had that idea before, I guess. I already have the star. Circle. And then the paints. Ink. We need ink. At least 2 red and a green. So that's a full diamond with a half, with 2 full diamonds total. 2 full diamonds, 2 full circles, 1 quarter star, and 1 quarter square. So I need 1 star, 1 square. In order to get 4 belts of output of the final thing, it's 1 star, 1 square, 8 each of the diamonds and the circles. No, it's 4 circles, 4 diamonds. What am I thinking? 4 circles, 8 diamonds. Ugh! Because there's 1 circle here total. There's 4 pieces of circles, so the next. I'll bring the colors like nearby. I'll figure out where I want them later. For now, I need to think about the throughput here. 4, 8, 12. Yeah, I think we're fine with what we've got. Okay, I need to make that base layer object first. That will require taking in 1 square at least. It will be a lot easier if I destroy stuff. Then try to make use of the full square. A lot easier logistically. Especially since the entire time it will not need to be colored. This, though, needs to be colored. And therefore I will need to do that the other way. And if I'm going to bother doing that at all, then I probably should just do it in both places. Or level 2 it, maybe. which way do I want you pointing? That way? Oh. There you go. That versus that. One corner. Cutting one. Cutting quads. No, I don't need that rotation for you. And then this guy, I need the opposite corner. Twice. Is there a better way of doing this? Oh, I've realized that I have built the exact same thing as I've just done. Yeah, it's exactly the same. In fact, it can be made smaller by doing that. Oh boy. Yeah, because it's basically the same thing, except one lane is rotated one way, the other is rotated the other, and then stacked. Question is, do I need this type of stacking? Could I make it smaller by using a different style of stacking? I think I'd rather not. It actually gives me the correct opposite corners. The only thing here to do is to ensure that I've got space to insert painting green later. In fact, I'll just add a linear painting here. Just so as I know. And then double stacking. Times 4. does not matter at all for the order. All of these will have to end up on layer 3. That remakes this shape as 4 belts. Well, that's step 1. Step 2 is I need a red circle. So let's bring a red in here. Maybe I want the circles next to it. Alright, now then I need to do this opposite corners again. A total of twice. Ah, right. And then I just stack them. Will this change? Yes. So for now I'm going to add another double stacker. Add a bent stacker. Times 2. I need 4 belts of circles, don't I? Yeah. Does that even fit? Of course not. Why would it? Why would I design something that fits? Like, ever? Okay, cut that, move it over. Cut that, move it over. Add 2 more. Copy that. Put it there, I guess. Now we're talking. So this is on top. Alright, those are on top. Now, to get these 4... on layer 1. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Bet you didn't see that one coming as a solution to that. Yes, progressively leaping. Because you can actually fit lines of 3 like that. And they can leap across with a gap like so. And you can actually keep progressively leaping 3 lines on the same layer. You can progressively leap 3 lines on the same layer, times 3 layers. Huh. Interesting. We'll just, keep a note of that. Just make a note for later. I'll keep them there, but I'll probably put the train here or here. The irony is that this goes on top of this guy, and these guys are on there too. Always mess up. Well, at least that's convenient. So that is the shape. Sure looks like the shape. I'm one short. That's a bit annoying. Oh, I'm pretty close on this guy, though. I'm pretty close here. Because what I would like to do is assign a new line for a train to have the second line connect up with this leaping here. Alright, that's done. Ta-da. Alright, give me the green and the blue lines. Let's be green line trains. these green line trains will match on up there. Or not. Something else it couldn't leap over. Right, there it goes. So this is more like just a manual override, it seems. I don't need it here, since they all just go into the vortex anyway. Another operator level. Wow, how long is this line? From all the way down here. Ah. It had 3 base shapes down here. No stars though. That's unfortunate. Hold up, I just saw that. Hello. I need you in green. I need you in green. Is it worth it though, because it's so far away? Probably not, huh? It's the start of a whole new thing. It needs stars and diamonds. And there's no stars nearby. Well, that got its first delivery. Thank goodness. No, in fact, it appears as if I... need a few more trains, a few more locomotives. Oh, and if this is going to be needed at stars, then I will bring it in that way. Here comes greens. Because I'll need to paint this green and change it so that these are all green for the final step in this process. That last step needs it in green. Oh, it also needs a another thing in green. So yeah, it needs the one of the opposite corner circles in green. We done with that. Cool. Next. Oh, another operator level. How are we doing here? Top 28%. That unfortunately pinned it way off screen, unfortunately. So you know what, I'm probably gonna just not have many of these pins. Oh, that's the same shape, just different colored. That's the same thing. Probably gonna do both of those together in the same location since they seem to be very, very, very easy. These are exceedingly easy shapes. Oh, and that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. You're funny, game. Changing from yellow to white, that's fine, but it literally gives you the sacrificial shape. I'm probably not going to use the star for that, though. That's not gonna happen. It can be literally anything that's been pushed up twice. But yeah, I need this thing now. Alright, so this will require the diamond shape. It'll require a line of red diamond shape. Painted red. Alright, well there's red here. I will send it here. Part of me is thinking I should send diamonds in from the side. Separately, rather than trying to use them from there. Make things a little easier. So paint red. Making sure I'm using a different layer. Although it doesn't matter, because I'm only using 2. I've still got another 2 for that, but better be careful. And right now I just need the 1 belt, 2 belts. Opposite corners. Okay, fun part. Now I need this rotated. And then, you know, all these guys, all these things, yeah, I need to do another line of stacking. Yeah, it actually doesn't matter which one's on top and which one's on bottom. What I do know is that I want all of these coming out layer 2. That forms the exact shape that I want. And that is just a modification in place. The final shape should now be the intended shape. The next iteration it needs more of those. Oh god, that's a lot. That's actually, like, a lot. So you see how I'm doing this here? I've just got the 2 of these, making 4 belts of those. I need 2 more of that to do this. Because we're adding effectively 4 belts, entire belts of red diamonds for this, but as opposite corners. Yeah, but as opposite corners. I could take a circle and do a swap on one of them, rather than doing my cutting. I'm still going to need one additional opposite corners. In fact, I could get away with it right now with this build, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I have to do things very differently. I would have to make the bottom layer first. I would have to not do this at all. Is that fine? I can do that all by swapping? Yeah, I can do both of those layers by swapping. They're just circles and diamonds. It's 4 belts of red diamonds to do layer 2 and 3. Another half to do the top layer. That's 2 belts for the top layer to get 4 output, and then 4 to do the previous 2 layers to stack on top of that base layer. Two gray circles, 2 red circles, and 4 red diamonds, swapping to make each of those layers. And then the top is just the one of those. Yeah, I could do that, but I'll do that second. It's a shame to get rid of all this, though. But, oh well. Times change, need other things. I don't think I'll really ever need it in this form again. But we'll see. Oh, we're at 12. I'll unlock white lines. Oh, I only need like one more delivery of this. There might even be one on the train line. Or not. No, not yet. There it is. Alright, well, since that's on its way, and I know that each one of these is 560 and it just gets immediately dumped into the vortex, I could do this modification immediately. Yeah, I can do this. Okay. I'm just gonna hold off until it officially delivers it, though, so I can more readily see what I'm working with here. Because this would otherwise be a very inefficient way of doing things before swapping. without swapping. So I have a... Yeah, I have an opposite corner swapper. That's this thing. Do you see how that's a lot easier than this? Alright, unlock that. That was only 2 points. What? Alright, sure. So I'm gonna have like these now instead of all of this. Yeah, it's a difference. I'm gonna have to like delete all of that and a lot of this. In fact, I'm pretty much gonna redo, I think, all of it. So what do I need again? I need 2 red, 2 gray, circles, 4, well, 5 red, no, 6 red diamonds. Ugh. Okay, well, you are gonna get cut and pasted a bunch. Yes. Alright. Then I need, 4 of this. Yes, 4 of this. Course. Two spaces. Woohoo. Whoops. Now I have to get them there. I mean, realistically speaking, I should go Around. Now the question is, are those the shapes that I intend them to be? Don't know what happened with the red there, but oh well. I think it's yes and yes. Are they correct? Yes. Okay. Then it's just stack them and then stack this. Or take these, and I have to do opposite corners of these. Times 2. Ta-da. Dee-da-dee-dee-dee-doo. Double stacker? Question mark? Yeah. Yeah. And what's key about that one is we'll have to all end up on layer 3. Because all these go on the very tippy top. And it's all correctly rotated, too. Heck, I could even bring it in one over. This order matters, though. I need the red ones on the bottom, and these in the middle. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hey, remember that thing with the triple leaping? Wahaha. Success. That sure as heck looks like what I'm looking for. And that is ultimately the pinned shape. Oh boy, so the next complication would actually require me to change this up. I will need both of these to change to green. And I need this to be replaced with green as well. I think that's it though. That's all you need to do. You're just adding colors to stuff that was gray. So after all that, didn't need those. Or that. And realistically speaking, I could have made this output here and not even have that. Sad I only need 2,000. Okay. That's still like 13 minutes. Actually, no. 3 minutes of production. 3 1/3 minutes of production. And that, I think, is our first. Is that our first brick of the updated color? Or updated shape? Yeah, we've definitely got some time on our hands to, before we get into the Milestone 9. And that last one's going to take a really long time to finish. I'm not going to do more than the 4 belts at a time. Baby boy, so comfy. Sleepies. Such a sleepy kitty. He's cutie. So that one's on its way. That one's not gonna wait. Yeah, figured. Once there's 4 bricks, I can do the color change. So there was 2, because each brick is like 560 right now. And we're almost at the end of the stream. My goodness, we've made it. There's brick 3. Though I find it weird that it hasn't arrived yet. With the first one. This is correct, isn't it? Yeah, 540, excuse me, 540 per. There's number 2. There's number 3. So once this last brick loads, I can change the colors. And that's number 4, okay. So trim these. And trim that back. That should be it. That should be all I need to do. And it will just auto magic shift. There's the circles getting replaced with green. If I look at this now, that should be this shape. Sure looks like it to me. Unless there's something I missed about it. Just waiting on that last train dump. There it goes. We're starting to see the first bit of color. It's not the correct shape yet until after this comes in with this correct shape color. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that once we start getting these in, that we've got the correct shape on our hands. And that marks all we're doing today. Just wanna see it. There it is. There it is. The shape I should have done a very long time ago. But with that finally done, I guess I'll move on to this thing next. Because there's only the extra step here to clear off those tasks. In fact, I'll probably work the tasks from the top to the bottom going forward here. And like unpin everything but what I'm working on in the next one that I'm working on. Yeah, just those, and then we'll do mecha bots, and then damaging sights. Okay. And Flora Glider. Color sight. This is making an eye. The Shelled Trooper. The Knight's Pride. Disorderly Progress. Captivity Device. Yeah. Yeah, Captivity Device. Mm-hmm. With that, we've made good progress today. I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been a Talkie Show, and if you've enjoyed the stream, do all the social stuff below the video. As if you're watching the VOD. Sneeze. Sneezies. I will be back with more on Sunday. I hope to see you all then.